For the most part, anime is unfortunately not that popular for every single age group in India. It's mostly associated with the late 90s and early 2000s age group. But now with the rise of OTT platforms, it is sort of having a mini revival. However, even then the official theatrical releases of big anime movies is very less in India in comparison to the outside world. And most of the time, we miss out on the worldwide sensations. But recently, due to multiple petitions and expanding markets, new movies have somewhat started to be released in India even though they are quite late. I'm not saying here that anime movies were never released in India, but they were very few in number or were mostly dubbed. However, things are slowly changing even though the pace is really slow. So hello and welcome to UnderYZ. My name is Soham and thank you so much for joining in. In this video, we are going to talk about 5 major movies that got a theatrical release here in India, and as an Indian fan myself, I'm sure that you are going to absolutely love this video. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to stay up to date whenever I upload a new video. With that being said guys, thank you so much for joining in and let's begin the video. So let's begin this list with our first entry in the form of the much awaited Demon Slayer movie Mugen Train. This movie is an absolute behemoth at this moment, which has broken every single record in existence. It has not only gone past Makoto Shinkai, but even it has managed to dethrone none other than Spirited Away, one of the absolute pinnacle of Studio Ghibli. So that says a lot about this movie, and finally after almost a year of wait, this movie is coming to India thanks to Odix. Now this is a Singaporean distributor, and as of the recording of this video, we don't actually know which theater is going to pick up this movie. It's most likely going to be a partnership with PVR, but as of this video, we don't actually have an official information, and this movie is actually coming out this week on July 15th, and I'm absolutely excited about this. I will probably not be able to watch it on the very same day because I have my semester exams, but I will try my best to watch this movie in the weekend, and I am very excited about this. Obviously, by no means I'm saying that this is a perfect movie. It obviously has its flaws. I've already covered this movie in a separate video, you can watch it here. But irrespective of all of that, this movie has made a worldwide sensation, and to see it finally in Indian theaters is a huge deal, and therefore all the Indian anime fans are eager for this movie as well. Moreover, because this is a canon movie, it obviously has its pros, so I hope that most of the Indian anime fans are going to support this movie and watch this in theaters as well. Obviously, keep in mind the COVID protocols, stay safe and enjoy the movie as well. Now this was the first movie in this particular list. The second one, we have to go all the way back on 1st April 2011 because this was the first theatrical release here in India. Prior to this, we had television release for movies like Pokemon and Dragon Ball, but this was the first theatrical release for an anime movie here in India, even though it was obviously Hindi dubbed, but still it was a very fantastic Hindi dub. And yes, I'm obviously talking about Shin-chan Bungle in the Jungle, or rather the original name being Crayon Shin-chan The Storm Called the Jungle. As a kid growing up, I absolutely loved this movie a lot, and it was just so close to my heart. The story is captivating, the characters look good, and the final climactic battle is very well executed, and overall this is a very top-notch movie. And obviously Crayon Shin-chan movies are really good. I always say that they are some of the most underrated movies in the anime world because most of the people generally disregard these movies as saying something related to just kids, but no, there's a lot more depth to these movies. I'm not saying necessarily that this is one of them, but overall this was a really great movie, and this was the first movie which got a theatrical release here in India with a very special name and a very special Hindi dub as well. And according to Wikipedia sources, this movie got 1.4 crores, which is not bad at all. Now after this, the third movie on our list also appears from 2011 itself, and this movie was released on 6th October 2011, and this was none other than Doraemon the movie, Nobita and the New Steel Troopers Winged Angels. Now something quickly to note here is that this is actually the remake of the 1986 Doraemon movie by the very same name, and this was the first Doraemon movie to be ever released in the 3D medium. And not just that, this movie was also ranked the 5th highest earning Japanese animated movie of that particular year. I have watched both the versions, that is the Hindi dubbed version as well as the original Japanese with English subtitles as well, and this was a very good executed, very well made movie, and it's pretty obvious because the original source material was also very great. And the most important thing to note here is that according to Wikipedia, this movie made the most amount of money, especially in regards to an anime movie which got a theatrical release here. According to Wikipedia, this made 21 crore rupees. which is a huge deal. And just as a matter of fact, both this movie as well as the Crayon Shin-chan movie was released by Disney UTV, and the production was done by Shin-Ei Animation. So now we have covered 3 important movies. The 4th one coming up next is possibly the first in line, which is an actual proper theatrical release. I'm not saying that the ones prior to it were bad or anything like that, but they were mostly in Hindi dubbed, and they were mostly products which were already being watched by kids all over India because of its stellar Hindi dub. Both Doraemon and Shin-chan were really popular in India, so it obviously had a prior fan base. But this time around, this is a totally different behemoth which we are talking about. This is by none other than Toei Animation, the beloved, everyone's favorite Dragon Ball in the form of Dragon Ball Super Broly. And this was huge. This was absolutely huge. This came out on 29th March 2019, and let me tell you all that this was absolutely livid. People were just so crazy for this movie. I know that this movie didn't really make that much money here in India. It only made 0.9 crore, not even 1 crore properly. But still, this was a very huge deal because this was the first proper movie, which is not something which had a major fan base among the very kiddies, because we had already grew up by the time Dragon Ball Super was already releasing. So we were not the main target audience like Crayon Shin-chan or Doraemon was. But this movie was special because of 2 separate reasons. First of all, it didn't really had a huge child audience which was backing this up. This was a very risky procedure because this was the first Japanese movie which was released here in India with English subtitles. This was not Hindi dubbed, this was not English dubbed, but rather this was with the Japanese audio and English subtitles. This was a huge deal. PVR brought it here in India, and there were so many different petitions which are going on for this particular movie, and that was a really good time. Once again, I would like to thank people like Ken Zyro, Dragon Hindi X, Fixer, and all of these people which were involved in the background. We had all of these separate petitions which are going on to bring this movie finally to India, and it was just such a livid moment. This was one of the best moments for all the anime fans included, even if you are not a Dragon Ball fan as such, but still to actually watch a proper Japanese movie with Japanese language and English subtitles here in India, in a theater in India, that was a big deal in itself. But this is our second position, so you might be wondering what is the first one. I mean, sure, you might have already guessed. The number of movies which got a theatrical release here in India were not really that huge. And I'm not discarding some of the movies here. My Hero obviously had a very good run. It didn't make that much amount of money, but of course COVID is also to be blamed for this. But here at number 1 position, we have none other than Makoto Shinkai's Weathering With You or Tenki no Ko. This was crazy. I mean, 2019 was a crazy year for Indian anime fans. We got Dragon Ball Super Broly on March, and on 11th October we got Weathering With You by Makoto Shinkai. One of the most mainstream movies. Sorry, not mainstream. Mainstream is not the proper word here. What I'm trying to say is that a proper anime movie which is not backed by any anime or manga series as such. Weathering With You by Makoto Shinkai was an absolutely beautiful movie, and to witness it, or rather experience it in theater, was a surreal moment for me. I watched this movie in Kolkata with my friends, and this was a really amazing experience. When Grand Escape by Radwimps finally came up on screen in theater, everyone was just screaming, everyone was just awestruck by it, because to experience that song in a theater is a totally different experience from actually hearing it on, say, something like a phone speaker or maybe earphones. So yeah, this was a stunning moment, and I'm just so happy that I actually got to witness something like that. And as a special mention, I'm obviously going to say here is none other than Your Name. Sure, it didn't really get a technical theatrical release here in India, but in 2019 and 2020 it did came to India, and in February of 2020 I got to watch this movie just before the pandemic hit. And once again, when Dream Lantern came up on screen in theater, that was totally a different moment. And all of this was simply a stunning moment for me as an Indian anime fan, and therefore this is the list of 5 anime movies which got a theatrical release here in India. And here's to hoping that we get more theatrical release for anime movie here in India. Studio Ghibli's upcoming movie is most probably going to come up next year, and I really hope that this movie also comes here to India as well, so that we can legally get to watch these amazing movies. So this is the list, this is the video. Thank you so much for joining in, guys. What do you guys think about all of these things, and which movies did you got the opportunity to go and watch in theater? Please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to hear them as well. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more. Also, please join the channel membership for some very good perks and features. Join our Discord server for more, and also join the Naruto fanbase Discord channel for some very amazing anime content. You are absolutely going to love it. With that being said, guys, this is WonderYZ, and I'll see you soon on the next one.